I still remember the exact second my daughter realized she was invisible to them. She froze in the doorway, navy dress catching the light, holding a tiny bag of handmade favors she'd folded until 3 a.m. Above her head hung a giant pastel banner that read, "Hello, little one." Not one word about turning 21. Not her name. Not her day. My mother stepped forward, smiling that polished church lady smile, and whispered loud enough for both of us to hear. "Your sister's baby matters more right now." My daughter didn't scream. She just dimmed. And in that moment, something in me finally broke clean in half. My name is Marcus. 45. Single dad since the divorce 8 years back. I run the floor at a mid-size Italian place downtown, scheduling servers, calming angry customers, making sure the lights stay on and the pasta stays hot. It's steady. It's ours. My daughter, Sophie, is 21 now. Quietly brilliant. The kind of girl who notices when your coffee's gone cold and silently brings you a fresh one without making a fuss. She's been stacking community college credits, working weekends at a bookstore, saving every cent so she can transfer next fall without loans swallowing her alive. We don't have vacations or new cars, but we have mornings where she reads aloud from whatever novel she's obsessed with while I cook eggs. We have peace. Or we did. My mother, Eleanor, has always had a gift for rewriting reality so her version feels like the only moral one. My younger sister, Natalie, is 34, pregnant with number 3, perpetually going through it. Whenever Natalie's life needs oxygen, the whole family holds its breath. And somehow, the air always comes from my lungs. A few hundred here for daycare. A car note, just until things stabilize. Groceries when her hours got cut. Always temporary. Always urgent. Always me. I told myself it was for the kids, my nieces and nephew. I told myself Sophie understood. I told myself blood means showing up, even when it costs you. I was wrong. 3 weeks before the party, Eleanor called me at work. "Marcus, we're doing something beautiful for Sophie's 21st. Venue, cake, music, the works. Trust me." I sent the deposit. $2,800. My card. My name on every line of the contract. She texted me a heart emoji and one line. "You're such a good brother. We're lucky to have you." I stared at that message for a long time. Something in my stomach twisted, the way it does when you smell smoke but can't see fire yet. The day arrived. Sophie and I pulled into the parking lot together. She was glowing, hair curled the way she only does for big days, small silver earrings I'd given her for Christmas. We walked through the double doors. Pink streamers. Diaper raffle tickets on every table. A 3-tier, oh baby, cake. Guests already mingling, holding pastel gift bags, laughing about baby names. Sophie stopped breathing for a second. I watched her eyes travel up to the banner. Then down to the gift bag in her hands, tiny lavender tags she'd written by hand, for Sophie on her first legal drink and her next big chapter. She looked at me. Not angry. Lost. Eleanor swept over, arms wide. "Sweetheart. You're here. We'll do your little thing afterward, okay?" Natalie's shower is the main event today, more people, bigger moment. Sophie's voice came out thin. "But, you promised this was mine." Eleanor's smile never slipped. "You're grown, honey. You'll be fine." Sophie's fingers tightened around the bag until the paper crinkled. Then Eleanor leaned in, perfume sharp, voice low but not low enough. "Natalie's bringing new life into the world. That takes priority." Sophie turned her face to the wall. Tears slid silently. She walked to the hallway bench and sat like she was waiting to be called into the principal's office. I knelt in front of her. "Hey. Look at me." She tried to smile. Failed. "I feel so stupid," she whispered. "You're not stupid. They're wrong." She shook her head. "Please don't fight, Dad. Please." That sentence carved something out of me. My daughter was begging me not to defend her, because she'd already learned her tears were inconvenient. I stepped into the corridor. Dialed the venue owner, my old mentor, Victor. He picked up on the second ring. Marcus. Your mother called 10 minutes ago. Wanted to finalize details. What's happening? I kept my voice level. Victor, the booking is in my name. My card. My daughter's 21st birthday. I need you to lock it. Remove her as contact. No changes. No negotiations. Silence. Then. You sure? I've never been more sure. More typing. Done. Room's yours. Staff's been notified. If anyone pushes, they get told the contract is final. I exhaled. Thank you. He paused. Take care of your girl, man. I hung up. Walked back. Eleanor was hovering over Sophie now, hissing. People can see you crying. Pull it together. I stepped between them. She stays exactly as she is. Eleanor's eyes flashed. Marcus. I cut her off. This room belongs to Sophie. I paid for it. I booked it. It's hers. Natalie waddled up, hand on belly. What's the problem? Eleanor snapped. Your brother's making a scene. I looked straight at Natalie. You knew. She shrugged, one casual lift of the shoulders. We need it more. I'm pregnant. Sophie flinched like the words were glass. I didn't raise my voice. I'm done letting you erase her. Eleanor laughed, short, sharp. So you're punishing an unborn child now? No. I'm refusing to be your ATM with feelings. Natalie crossed her arms. You're being selfish. I met her eyes. Maybe. But Sophie won't be collateral anymore. Eleanor stepped closer. You'll regret this. I didn't blink. Maybe. She won't. The event coordinator appeared, headset, clipboard, calm authority. This space is reserved for Sophie's 21st birthday. Booking is locked under Marcus's name. Eleanor's face froze. No. It's Natalie's shower. The coordinator didn't flinch. I'm sorry. Alternate rooms may be available at adjusted rate. This one is not changing. Natalie sputtered. My mom said. Contract is final. Eleanor turned to me, voice venom low. You humiliated us. I looked at the pink banners. The diaper cake. The erasure written in pastel. You humiliated her. Sophie whispered. Dad. I don't want trouble. I crouched beside her. You are not trouble. You are why we're still standing here. Staff moved in. Down came the storks. Away went the games. Off came the pink runners. They carried in the box I'd dropped off weeks earlier, gold lettering, Happy 21st, Sophie. She stared. Covered her mouth. A tear fell, but different this time. Relief. The party happened. Sophie's friends arrived. They sang. She laughed, real, surprised laughter. We cut cake. We took photos. And the whole time, my phone vibrated like a trapped insect. Texts. Voicemails. Eleanor, you ruined your sister's moment. Call me. Natalie, I can't believe you did this while I'm pregnant. Everyone's staring. I turned the phone face down. Because the real gut punch wasn't the venue. It was what came next. 2 days later Eleanor appeared at our door, unannounced, furious. No apology. No, how's Sophie? Just. Why did the weekly transfer stop? I kept the chain on. Because I cancelled it. Her eyes widened. You can't. I did. She leaned in. Natalie needs. Natalie has always needed. And you've always taken. From me. From Sophie's future. Her voice cracked. You're cutting off your own mother. I looked at her, really looked. I'm cutting off the pattern. You can still love us. You just won't do it with Sophie's college fund anymore. She laughed, bitter, hollow. Love doesn't pay bills, Marcus. I nodded slowly. Exactly. That's why you should have been careful how you treated the person paying yours. She stared. I closed the door. Quietly. Finally. Sophie and I sat on the couch that night. She leaned against me like she used to when she was small. I didn't think you'd choose me, she said. Those words still burn. I wrapped my arm tighter. You never have to earn a place with me. You're my daughter. That's the only qualification that matters. She cried again, soft, grateful tears. I cried too. Not for what I lost. For what I finally protected. Family isn't who takes the most. It's who stays when the checks stop. If someone made your child feel optional, would you keep writing the checks? Or would you finally close the account? Tell me in the comments. I'm reading every one. Because I'm still learning what family really means. And I think, maybe you are too. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe for more stories.